How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of what I call online builds, where I basically get bored and go online and build cars. Today's car or cars are going to be a little bit of sort of extremely unattainable dream cars. I'm going to do a few Aston Martins. I'm going to start with the new Vantage. And then I might do a DBS, the new DBS Superleggera. Now, one thing I was actually surprised with is Aston Martin's configurer. I was playing around with it a little bit, and you can actually do a lot online. And normally companies that produce cars like that don't do super nice configurers, because if you have the money to do that, you're going to go to a dealership and you're going to configure it there and you're going to order the car like that. So without further delay, let's get started. All right, so here we go. Configure brings you all the way down. Now this green is really actually kind of nice when you see it in person, or yellow, whatever you want to call it. So, I would probably do that one until I saw this Q palette. They have a decent array of colors as it is. Got this, there's this gold, bronze, another kind of greenish tinge to it, some reds, some really good colors, but when I was playing around, I noticed this Q palette. And you don't have a lot of colors in there, but as you'll come to know on this channel, green. Oh my God. That is absolutely glorious in that color. So let's switch view here. Yeah. I don't care if it is a loud color. If you're going to spend this much money on a car, why not get something with, you know, an exciting color? To me, that's an exciting color. Let's see what else I have for this. Brown. They call it sterling green. It's kind of like a dark gray. Bright red. Orangish. But yeah, let's do what they call Kermit green. So I'm going to do that. What other exteriors they got? So exterior bodywork pack. I think it depends on what you're looking at. As far as, I'd probably just do carbon. So yeah, let's do carbon. Lower kind of. I think this also does the rear diffuser, but I think I would just go black. I think that looks really good. Rear diffuser insert. Okay, no, so that is separate. I would honestly, if I was going to get a car this green, I would probably do the rear diffuser and a black finish. Now, tailpipes. Let's see. I am going to do quad, because I think the dual tips don't really fit the back end there. So quad tips, I like that. Oh man, you can go through a lot on this car. Front grille mesh. Titanium silver. I'd probably go the darker of the two. Yeah. There's a lot you can do on this car. And I'm not seeing an area where it puts a price on here. Probably one of those cases where if you have to ask, you can't afford it. But you can have fun building it. Side grille, carbon fiber. Let's do carbon fiber. Yeah. The configure kind of jumps around based on what my mouse is doing. Exterior door handles, nah, those got to be carbon fiber. Or painted, yeah. Carbon fiber, it just looks kind of out of place. Mirror caps, I think just to tie it all in, I'll do carbon fiber on those. If it'll actually do it. Roof, carbon fiber, heck yeah. Now, alright, jeez. Wheels. I don't mind the black wheels. I've talked about this before. I'd rather have that same wheel in like a silver. Not that wheel. I think it's this wheel. Yeah, I like that. I think that looks pretty good. And again, if it came down to it, if you're buying a car like this, you can buy probably multiple sets of wheels. Brake calipers, let's do black. You know, I like the classiness of the actual logo. I don't think it needs to be, you know, carbon fiber. I think that looks really good. So I would just keep the emblem the way it is. Interior. Let's see. Contrasting stitch. I want to get these changed somehow. There's got to be a section for that. I mean, you got a lot of. Oh, let's go from let's go back interior. Sport seats. Sport seats plus sport steering wheel. Ugh, no. That's gotta stay, but I just try. Here we go. Alan Carta. Yeah, there we go. Oh, you can change the color. There are a lot of options on this car. A cat. It's getting in my way. What are you doing? He's after my mic cords, that's the problem. Let's see. Probably just do. Can't even see what that's changing. But anyway. Carpet, obsidian black. Black, floor mats. I assume floor mats would be black. Seat belts. Now this is where I wish you would be allowed to do a better colored seatbelt than something like that. I mean, it's all kind of boring. So ooh. There's got to be an option for that thing right there. Here we go. All right. Carbon fiber. Yeah. I like a nice dark interior. Doesn't have to be too flashy. I think that looks pretty good. Let's go all the way to the end. Summary, here we go. See if it actually comes out with a price. Yeah. I mean, that is beautiful. To each their own, but I still wish that I knew how much this whole thing would cost. But again, I can't afford it, so not going to happen. But that is absolutely beautiful. The only thing I would probably switch on the exterior I'm seeing is this chrome molding. I would like that to probably be either black or carbon fiber. So, you know, because it just kind of looks out of place. You got everything black, carbon fiber. I mean, it kind of does tie in with the wheels a little bit, but, you know, it's just kind of out of place. That, to me, is beautiful. Nice dark interior. Granted, I assume my steering wheel would be on this side. And yeah, so that's the new Vantage. It's a nice looking car. Next will be the DBS Superleggera. Now I've kind of played around with this already, not too much compared to the Vantage. I do like this front end. I think this whole car looks pretty good. It's a little large for my taste. I do like the size of the Vantage. But yeah, it's a nice looking car, even in that color. They do have a few, like Heritage Racing Green. That with black wheels, I think that looks pretty damn good. Honestly. Interior wise, let's go to the interior and see what we got. Switch view here. Oof, oof, oofta. That's a bit much. That is, let's do a monotone. See what that goes. Yes, that's much better. Still kind of has some Star Trek-y looking patterns here. It's like Klingon skin or something. But it's not bad looking. It's definitely better in black. Ooh, there we go. Alan Carta seats. I think that looks a lot better. I do think this, where is it? If it'll load again. There we go. I do like that when you pop the hood, it's not just an open hole. You get this, you know, piece of, basically what looks like sculpture coming through. I think that looks pretty good. So let's go. Now I know neither of these cars you can get in a manual. I have heard some rumblings about the Vantage being offered in a manual eventually, but who knows. Someone who's actually in the know other than me. Piano black. Let's do some carbon. Some nice carbon around there. I like piano black. It is kind of a pain to keep clean and always tends to look dirty, but when it's clean, it's clean. But carbon fiber. Dyed Tamo ash. That must be some sort of wood thing. I do like this new trend of the chopped carbon fiber. The Huracan Performante has that, and it looks really cool. I do like that, so I would probably actually go with that. There's not a whole lot I would change on this interior. Floor mats are floor mats. Why would you order a car without floor mats? Seatbelts, same deal. You can't get them in any other. Personally, I would like a seatbelt on a car like this to match the exterior, or like on the V8 Vantage or Vantage. I'd like a nice green seatbelt, especially with a black interior like that. To have something match the car, I think, is kind of a nice way to bring it inside. Rather than having all the trim panels match the exterior car, I think having just a nice subtle seatbelt or maybe even some stitching that matches the color of the car. Just something subtle. That's the interior of the car. I like mine to be kind of dark and kind of cool. But yeah, I don't think I would change anything on that one. And even on this car, I don't think I would change the wheels. I like the British Racing Green-ish color with the black wheels. I think that looks really spot on. Black roof, black roof line. Basically everything up here is black. I think that looks good. One thing I wish is that the Vantage had a black grille like that. I do like that a lot. Well, everybody, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. It's kind of fun to actually build cars that you probably never be able to afford. We can always dream, but I had fun. I don't know. Unfortunately, I can't get prices on these cars. Probably doesn't matter anyway. So, like this video, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys all next time. Have a good night.